I've fed myself a lot of lines over the years, making excuses for people, giving myself excuses to not do the work that I know I need to do to achieve what I want to achieve. But there's nothing quite like the liberating power of honesty, my friend, to wake you up from your stupor. I certainly know that. I enlisted the help of a sales coach yesterday, and we had our first session this morning. It's fantastic, really, really great, because I've been talking a lot about getting lost in your own thoughts, churning the same things around in your head and creating your own permanent echo chamber. And great coaches have coaches. You know, you have to believe in the value of what you're doing and need to invest in it yourself. It's the only way to be consistent and authentic. And that's one part of honesty. The other is just admitting where you are and admitting the limiting beliefs that you have, and finding people that have basically been through the same thing, because there are an absolute plethora of people that you can work with, myself included, who understand what the process is all about. Somebody just liked my short clip talking about becoming a diamond, you know, a diamond in the making, a diamond in the rough. Because in the beginning, any great endeavour is going to feel really daunting, and the reality is that you're going to feel stupid, which is what people are really talking about when they're online and they're saying, you know, you have to fail and, you know, you have to make the mistakes. And it's part of the learning process that you're not going to know exactly what you're doing. You just have to have the vision, the goal in mind of what it is you want to achieve, and then ask for the right help, clarify, crystallize, you know, solidify what it is that you want. Because despite having done a decade of entrepreneurial seminars and all the different learning and all the different books and podcasts, it's all useful, but you have to bring it together in a clear vision. And that's where that's the benefit. That's where a really great coach can actually help you, because they can ask the right questions and just force you basically to address what it is that, you know, you've been avoiding. And believe me, my friends, I have been avoiding a huge amount of basic things that are actually quite simple to sort out. But you need to have that. When people talk about a sense of urgency, it needs to be done. That's what the urgency is all actually about. It's about sitting down and doing those things that are uncomfortable, that are uncertain. Because when you go into any great endeavour, you open yourself up to a huge amount of uncertainty, and it brings out, no matter how old you are, what background you're from, it brings out all of your childhood insecurities, your anxieties, all the things that you berate yourself about and that you complain that, oh, I didn't have this advantage and I didn't, go to this school, or didn't have those parents, or whatever it is. We live in a time of absolutely unprecedented opportunity where all the technology is at your fingertips, waiting to be employed. I'm going to show you a really nice view in a moment. Normally, this is a lake, but it's been empty for quite a long time. I don't know why, but it is spectacular. I always think it looks like we're in the Scottish Highlands in this little part of the Chatsworth estate. I say little, it's not so little, is it? But you know something else that isn't little, that's massive and expansive, is your potential, which is why after 10 years of thinking about it, that I'm actually really putting into action the the coaching business that I've had in mind, and all of the, I've updated my bio on Twitter. But the thing is, those things, they'll crystallize over time, and you'll perfect them and hone them. But the main thing is just distilling down what it is that you offer, what makes you uniquely you, and offering that up to people, which is why I record these videos, to instill in you this idea. Nothing is impossible. It's all possible when you actually sit down, and even to pay the chap that I paid yesterday, you think, oh God, I can't afford that. And it's like, well, yes, you can. You just have to prioritize what's really important in your life. And to me, money is a very, very important thing, having currency, having options, it's important. Having a purpose is absolutely vital. If you want to live a satisfying life, to achieve things and really push yourself out there, it is a massive undertaking. But the thing is, the reward of it all is freedom. It's absolutely freedom. The choices that you have, the flexibility and the options that become available to you once you actually start to trust yourself and believe in yourself are immense. And in the beginning, I say it again, unbearably, sometimes it seems unbearably uncomfortable. But you know what? You'll be surprised just how much simpler things are when you actually get into them, and when you get over that initial discomfort of feeling like a complete moron. Well, my dears, you are absolutely unstoppable when you start to believe in yourself. So be honest about where it is that you are. Be honest about where it is that you want to go. And you know where I am if you want to bridge the gap.